Alright, now the stream, I'll be going back to the live screen here shortly. I just want to hear and pause music. Cool. So I just want to talk to you guys about what I do for a living, so you guys can know what kind of mechanic I am. So I'm currently gonna be at I'm gonna prepare for this. Um, I am a mechanic. I have certificates from ASE, which is the American Standardized Education, which provides these certificates. And yeah, so that is what my background is. I am currently working at Discount Tire, just so I can get done with my schooling, and then I'll actually be going to work at a dealership or a independent shop in another place. So I'm going to switch it to the live screen here, and we will get started on me reacting. This is a 1 hour compilation. I will do more of these, depending on how well this goes. So let's get into this. All right. All right, here we
Customer
go.
states there is a burning smell coming from under their vehicle.
Let's see what this is.
So, right there is a
Okay.
catalytic converter.
Yeah.
This is your DPF.
Okay.
This
This is a
clogged.
diesel. So this is a diesel truck. DPF is using diesels. If I have to move the camera, I will. But DPF is used primarily in diesels. Haven't worked on diesels that much or at all. I know the basics of how the diesels work. So let's see this real quick. Let's see how this goes.
So, exhaust pressure had nowhere to go but blowing out of the exhaust pressure sensor, which melted.
Normal gasoline cars do not have a sensor like that. They have a oxygen sensor just in the catalytic converter, and after the catalytic converter. So there's two oxygen sensors, one before the cat and one after the cat. Catalytic converter basically makes it so there's no more hazardous chemicals go into the air from your exhaust. That's why catalytic converters are pretty good. Let's keep going and see what else this diesel got destroyed.
And caught everything on fire. Oh yeah, always saving the environment. Government and EPA regulations to the rescue.
And yes, the government did design most of the, or they approved most of the exhaust regulations and the things that help clean off the exhaust. They approved most of it. So if there's a problem in exhaust, it's their fault.
A lot of people are against deleting diesel trucks. Man, someone asked me if they want to delete their vehicle, I say go for it. It doesn't happen too often, but I mean, if your DPF clogs up and you're still driving and you don't know what's going on, guess what? The heat's got to go somewhere.
Customer states golf cart don't run. Now, mind you, I'm the only one that works on this particular golf cart.
Okay, batteries.
And as you can tell, I replaced these batteries back in August of 2014. But look here.
There's no
Ain't a
fluid.
drop of water.
So, batteries, go back. So he replaced these August 14th. Okay? So for what we go in the ammo world for batteries is that we go based off the date they were manufactured. The day that they were built, we give them about 3 to 5 years depending on where you live. If you're high in the mountains, 4, 5 years is normal lifespan. If you're down where I'm at right now, which is basically by sea level, I think people will see around 3 to 35 years, depending on your car, depending on what you do. If you drive it every day and drive long distance, get your battery charged up, that's fine. Recently at my shop, I had a car for a tire and wheel, and we didn't run it that much, and it was there for a month, and it finally just gave out and ran out of gas. So that's fun. See, the problem is,
But look here.
there's no
Ain't
fluid.
a drop of water. And none of these battery cells. Look
I'll
at the
pause this
corrosion.
again, sorry. Batteries do use water. They use a distilled water. Makes it easier for the electricity goes through them through the cells of the battery. There's 6 cells of the battery. Each cell giving off 2.1 volts they can contain. So each battery is 12.6 volts. Normally.
Customer also states that the cart has been sitting for about 3 years.
Batteries hate sitting. I'm sorry I'm pausing so much in this, but batteries absolutely despise sitting. They don't like to sit. If they sit for 3 years, this guy states, yeah, they'll just go dead. Water will evaporate out of there. Batteries won't work. Yeah, the batteries do not like to sit.
Without it running. Well, guess what? You gotta keep distilled water in these batteries. I'm sure that the battery water got boiled out of it, and then the batteries wouldn't come up and charge, so they just left it. You gotta do your maintenance on these, people. These batteries are about $200 a piece.
Today's episode of How Fucked Up Is Fucked Up.
Maybe go back a little bit. Sorry, a little bit cussing this. Oop, a little bit cussing this thing.
That-
Because mechanics, we cuss. Okay, we cuss. Okay, wait.
Today's
Okay, it's on the Honda engine. This right here is your oxygen sensor. This is. Wait. I'm sorry. Where's your exhaust manifold? Is this a 1-cylinder? I see no exhaust manifold. Just messing at. Oh wait. No, it's there. It's barely there. But this is your oxygen sensor I've been talking about. This is a oil dipstick. That is the transmission dipstick. All right. Then we keep
Today's
going.
episode of How Fucked Up Is Fucked Up. That's fucked up.
What was that?
Of How Fucked Up Is Fucked Up.
I think that might be a motor mount. I'm not sure what that is. I have no idea what that is. Okay. Maybe it's a water pump? I don't know.
That's fucked up.
Oh no. Roll up, Aaron. Yep.
I think it's fine. Honestly.
We both joke around too.
Good morning, everybody. What I get to deal with first thing this morning.
Lower the sound a little bit. Discord. Cool. Let's see. Fords being Fords. I'm kidding. I like old cars. Is that John Cena? Let's see. This guy's gonna get paid. This is probably a scrapper, I'm guessing. So he's gonna probably get paid a lot of money for bringing this to a junkyard. For the metal he's bringing in, the parts he's bringing in. If the parts are in good condition, he's gonna get quite a bit of money. Don't know how much because I'm not a scrapper.
Mitsubishi Eclipse
Okay.
came in with a no start.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah. Well, there's your timing
Wonder why it
belt.
won't start.
Timing belts usually get changed every 100,000 miles. That's what he pulled out. and they're just pieces of rubber. They will snap under certain stress, and that engine I think is a 1 liter, 1.2 liter at most. This is a little dinky thing, but they will snap. Not highly likely to, but there's a chance for everything to snap, even the engine.
Wonder why it won't start.
So why my brakes sound so shitty? Like, bitch, you ain't got no brakes.
Yeah, those pads are just gone. So on brake pads, there are those screechers on one of the pads, on each rotor, and as soon as the pad gets lower and lower in wear, the screecher will hit the brake disc, and it does what it does. It screeches. So if you hear that, then you know you gotta get some brakes done, and brakes are not cheap.
Customer states just started making noise.
Bad drivetrain mount says otherwise, sir. Yeah. How did that drive in?
Hey, if you not drive with the Chevy and drink in the middle line, yeah, you no cowboy.
Oh no. So that ain't good. And I think what I heard snap. Let me rewind this real quick. Let's
With
see.
the Chevy and drink in the middle line.
Yep. That was a tie rod. Let me slow down for y'all, so you can see what I just saw.
And
So watch the tire. It'll move in. That.
drink in the middle line.
Boom. As soon as it went inward, and it kept moving, that tie rod, either it was an inner tie rod or outer tie rod, that just snapped. But yeah, that thing, as soon as I saw it go cockeyed like that, it should have stopped, and see what was wrong.
Yeah, you no cowboy.
Why is it still moving?
Sound like a chicharrone.
Fucking Dave. Dude, the rotor is like not. It's just like. Oh shit!
Fucking just
That was
hitting
a-
that
That was the rotor snapping?
Rubber. Hey, unable to duplicate.
The customers will sometimes ask us to duplicate what happened. In that circumstance, we ain't duplicating shit. Because, well, we already broke it.
Working at you ought to. Working as design.
Holy Jesus! What is that?
There.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, ooh. His inner boot is kind of, broken. That thing ain't not moving an inch, bud. That's not moving anywhere. It's moving over the place, so your mounts are messed up. That needs a new boot. Basically just get your steering rack.
What is that?
Oh no. What's wrong with the oil? What's wrong with the oil? What's wrong with the oil? It's gonna be the sledge. Oh, no, it's water, I think. Let's see. Oh. Oh, there's trunks. I saw that trunk. New engine, sir. Yeah, new engine. That trunk came out. That is new engine. Yeah. That was the Roman oil too. It's like a minute to drain.
Customer states
Oh no.
he thinks his
F500.
truck needs a transmission and a transfer case. All right.
So, yeah, oil gets black. Oil will never be clean going out of the engine after you get an oil change. It'll be black because it absorbs all the carbon.
Let's go take a look at
So
this thing.
yeah,
Oh God.
just that. Oh god. Oh.
Oh my God. Oh Jesus fucking Christ.
Don't tell me that drove in. Oh, the shaft broke in half.
The fuck do people do with these things? Holy shit. So, Bill, what do you want to do today? Oh, I don't know, Bob. Let's take this F550 and run it off a cliff. Then let's take it to the Ford dealership. Okay.
A
Customer
child
say
is screaming on my dash.
that when you push on the brake pedal really hard, it sounds like there's
Okay.
a child screaming under the dash.
This guy explains all the stuff really, really well.
I'm not lying. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh. Check that out.
Oh. It's like a duck call.
Okay, guys, quick explanation of what's going on here. This has what's known as vacuum boost, brake assist, and when you push in the pedal, it pushes in that plunger. But
See if
if
it's
we
vacuum
have a
boost. It
leak,
does an elbow.
hear that slight hissing sound? When I push really hard, let's see if I can do it. There we go. We start leaking vacuum and it causes that squealing sound. And it also hinders brake performance.
Yep.
Customer states this vehicle has a wobble while driving. I'm not even doing 25 miles an hour. That's the wheel. Doing that on its own. I'm gonna try.
Wobbles are no joke. They can be like the Jeep has a certain wobble that's known as the death wobble, and the steering wheel will no joke do this. It will literally do what's known as a death shake. It's like wrestling an alligator. I've only seen it happen, never have done that. But that's normally from not really balanced wheels. So, balance those wheels.
Try and let go.
That bitch is moving.
What the fuck is wrong with this thing? I've never been so scared to do over 30 miles an hour in my entire life, and yeah, he drove it here. Let's go find out what the fuck's going on. All right, shake that motherfucker.
Oh,
Shake
or
it the
an
other way.
axle. Or an axle. Yeah, axle boot. Oh well.
Yeah, we don't need that hub bearing. The right
Hub bearing.
side sway bar bushing is on the left side. And there's
They do have sides. Follow what side they go on, please.
the bracket. Just install new calipers, but we missed this. Oh man, the longer I look at this thing, the worse it gets. His cab corners aren't rusted out. That's cool.
What was that?
Just
Oh.
purchased used vehicle.
An instance of customer need to look at what vehicle they get, because this shit's annoying. Especially when you get wrong size tires. I've had that happen, and it's like, it rubs, sorry, can you put these tires on?
And will not start unless you turn the air conditioner on.
This guy explains it very well.
Okay.
I like Aaron.
Oh,
It's
hey.
the electric mode.
We're at 0 RPMs. Let's turn the AC on.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
There's a load on the engine to turn it
Turn the
on.
AC off.
Oh boy.
Oh. Oh, you know, your used car you just bought, it might be a hybrid. Yeah, we're gonna rule that out as normal operation.
And the customer will be pissed off saying, why is it normal operation? Tell me. And then you have to go through a whole process of telling the customer, oh, they bought a hybrid when they didn't buy a hybrid. And it's just a whole mess to go through. That's why I have salespeople.
Vehicle is a
This is their
hybrid,
job.
And when there's no load required, we're not gonna run the engine. But sometimes these little used car shops don't tell the customer what they're purchasing. They just see it out on the lot, it's shiny, they like it. Oh, take your money, see you. Customer states brakes just started making noise.
How do you like there, buddy? That's the rotor. That metal ring right there, That's the rotor. And those hubs are absolutely filthy. There's dirt in there. Those are... Is that cow? I don't know what that white stuff is. Those are dirty. Oh. What happened to your...
Well, customer states truck won't start, just clicks.
Okay, might be out of gas.
Well, we had it towed in, and the customer has already put a new battery on here.
It's not the battery.
And I've been doing my checks and making sure I've got, you know, every...
I just saw it. Take off the red caps. Those are plastic. Electricity doesn't go through plastic there, bud.
everything's good and tight, and everything's tight. But check it out. Guys, I can't make this shit up. Those caps are supposed to come off the battery post before you put the cable on.
That did not spark.
Boy, I tell you what, this is some jerry-rig stuff here. But I'm gonna put it back like he had it. He may have some kind of spray.
Customer state after filter replacement, the car is sluggish.
Oh. Remove the plastic, guys.
Customer states.
This is why all
switch my
mechanics are
summer
drunks
tires
and
for my
alcoholics.
studded winter tires. Don't do anything else. You know,
Brakes.
don't do anything else.
Ooh. Those are ventilated brakes. There's supposed to be another side right here. So I'm supposed to be making a terrible racket when braking and not braking. Well, turn up that music there, Billy. 'Cause I don't hear shit.
You crooked mechanics, you. You by that customer.
Also known as Redneck Mechanic. My favorite mechanic.
That has a guy.
Customer states he's going to Mexico at 6 o'clock tonight.
I
It's
love this
2:30, and
There's your problem there, bud. Ooh, that boy's caked in oil. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
this dude just said, "Did you fill his
Small.
washer fluid?"
No washer fluid. That looks like it's been cut. And there's already a crack in the bumper. The bumper's not being attached. On an Infinity.
Just oil caked up everywhere, all over this damn thing. But you know what? He's
get
gonna
it.
go to Mexico. So in celebration of him getting an oil change so he can make it to Mexico, he is Mexico bound, baby.
Oh, yeah. That's not good. Yeah. As soon as it's your wear bars, because there's little wear bars in the tires, I tell you. Change me. Since hit those, you're spending money on tires. And tires are expensive. I don't want them blowing out on you.
What's this shit need?
Driver rear hub, rear main seal, oil pan gasket, and 4 tires.
Yeah.
Going to Mexico. Mexico bound, baby.
Going to Mexico.
I think we have some kind of electrical failure at that sensor.
I think that's a water pump. Water temperature gauge. This is a coolant hose. Yeah, that's the temperature gauge for the oil.
Customer states that did not happen until Devin over here did a coolant flush.
God damn it, Devin.
Mind you, this has been happening ever since the coolant flush, and we did that coolant flush a year ago.
Yeah, hide that out there, bud.
Customer states noise when turning left, like whistling.
This is the funny part. I've seen this before. This is compilation, but the headaches we get from that. That sounds healthy. That sounds healthy. I see nothing wrong at all. Nothing. What could be wrong?
Bro, I swear to God, girls just wake up in the morning and get in their car and just like start driving. Like,
How in the fuck? Two things I just saw.
bro, I swear to God, girls just.
That's the oil pan. How you blow a hole in your oil pan? And where does this pink stuff come from? I really saw the pink.
Just wake up in the morning and get in their car and just like start driving.
Oh, no, that's the transmission. They can be more expensive.
They don't check nothing, bro. Like, I just got in my sister's car because mine's getting serviced, and I go and look at her dashboard, and I'm like, check it.
How the fuck do you bend all this shit? Wait.
Engine like just chilling, just on, just like her dashboard, and I'm like,
Okay, I thought that was a hole in the exhaust. I was like, what the fuck do they do? Oh,
check engine like just chilling, just on, just like.
Customer states we need a computer
them Fords though, got them transmission problems.
balance 4 tires on this rig. Do this. First, we get our laptop and our scan tool. Then we hook this in to the wheel. Next, we open it up, wait for it to fire up, and we're gonna start the balance wheel procedure.
The computer
I
bouncing.
don't have time to wait for my computer to
That
load.
shit can't
That's gonna
happen.
Take a little while, but that's how you computer balance wheels and tires in a nutshell.
Customer states golf cart doesn't run.
Apparently not, because you push go. Jump past go. I think this is the engine one. I think it has an engine for, yep. It has fuel.
It's got fuel.
Yeah. One thing's to check. Does it have fuel? Yes, it does. Oh. The valve was closed. Oh, also, while I was at work, this thing punctured a tire. These are not sharp. How can they puncture a tire? Like, all the way through. I was like, they're like, we found a tire. I'm like, hose clamp. They're like, hose clamp? I'm like, hose clamp. They're like, okay, cool. We see all kinds of shit in tires where I work at. That's all we do. All we do is tires.
Customer states thinks transmission needs to be replaced. Maybe transfer case.
Are you sure about that, bud?
Well, fuck, bud. You might need to. Holy fuck.
It's still tripping.
So on today's episode of Customer States,
Quicker edition.
Customer states that when you turn up the fan speed, we don't get much out of the vents.
Oh.
Oh, let's see what's
The cabin air filter.
Oh, what do we have in here?
It's a back rat nest.
Oh my god.
The fuck is that?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
those went everywhere.
That would be why you don't have any air blowing out your vents.
It's blocked, sir. Metric ton.
Oh my god, it never ends! It's way up in there! Alright, well now I gotta pull the blower out and clean it out too.
States that my engine's knocking. There's the oil pan.
How long's it been knocking for, sir? Or ma'am? Or helicopter? A month. Okay. Seems good. Seems good to me.
Some jelly. Oh yeah.
Damn, that's the fucking oil?
That's the oil.
Yeah. If something bad happens in a shop, the older people, like veterans in that shop, will bring in the newer guys to see what the fuck happened and teach them what happened to the car. So if you're at a shop and you see technicians surrounding your car, you fucked up. Or you broke something that was in an interesting way and they have to tell their intern basically. This is what broke and how it broke. Yeah.
Customer states engine has a very loud knocking sound. Let's have a listen.
Oh, knocks. That's piston knock. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Don't work on Forza much.
Customer states that his vehicle died after leaving his LED lights on. Customer attempted to jump the vehicle and had the jumper cables hooked up backwards.
That won't do anything to your
Started
car.
to see smoke. Inspect and advise. Ouch. On a brand new Ranger.
Ouch.
That sucks, dude. You know, I kind of feel bad for the guy because a lot of people make that mistake. It does run.
Yeah.
I mean, we are running, but we have
It's not advisable to do
we have
backwards
some
them,
service
but
messages. Lots of service messages.
oh, he fried his computer.
So, we'll have to take it inside and see if anything got damaged, burn up, maybe just some blown fuses, if he's lucky. And I will update you.
Low battery.
Customer states ABS light on after installing own level kit at home. Well,
You can't
I
cut the
wonder
wire,
why.
bud.
On a 2020 F250. Lovely.
Customer stated he felt a knock on the highway and his car doesn't turn on anymore. Yeah, I think I see the problem here.
That's a motor mount that failed miserably. Oh, I've never seen one that bad. At my school, we do inspections of motor mounts in one of our classes. Never had one fail. We've had cracked motor mounts, but not collapsed or missing, which is what might be. Ugh.
Car came in for a transmission leak. Whoop.
Okay, we got a
Where's your drain plug, bud?
car in here, customer states, making a weird noise.
When it's slow, we do stupid shit. At where I work at, we had one slow day. We just wrestled. We wrestled. I mean, we wrestled where our manager can see us, but we wrestled.
Guys, I can't do this today. I can't do this today. Customer states he just needs some air in his tire.
Oh, is that it, sir?
I can't, guys, I can't do this today.
What tire? What tire? Right, we can put air in the tire. It won't stay in the tire.
I can't do this today, guys.
We got a 2016 Mitsubishi Outlander. Customer states that they bumped a curb.
You think?
And might need an alignment.
Mission. The fronts can hang down, but not the backs. The backs stay straight. Never crooked. So you might have broken a couple things.
They might need an alignment.
Oh.
And maybe replace some parts.
Yep.
Stupid anyways.
What was it? Customer states clunking in the front?
Clunking in the front end.
I wonder why.
Is that a damaged line? I think it's either that's tape or that's a damage, like a gouge. But drive shafts are not cheap at all.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got the transmission line. How's it driving?
Dude, it barely drives.
Well, yeah, there's no fluid in it.
That pinion angle.
Well, yeah, I mean that's pointing up, and that bracket is bent up in. That whole front end's twisted.
So I can see from here, new transmission, maybe. You have to take it out, see what's inside it, or what's not inside it. Transmission lines, drive shaft, the axle, that's clearly broken. This is gonna be like over $10,000 for this customer.
That's what he was doing though. In the mud, spinning the tires, the front tires hit pavement, and bam!
Oh yeah.
Snap the drive shaft.
Yep.
Broke transmission line.
We also listen to music. So there is music in the background.
Torque the front end. Dude just bought this truck. Let his son take it out and drive it.
There's your problem,
Outstanding.
sir.
You pump me up. You people pump me up.
Yeah.
And own the truck for 1 week. That is all.
You pay his bills. He's probably on flat rate, which means if he could, like a oil change could take, like they have it advertised an hour-long job, technicians can do it in 20 minutes. They still get paid for the hour they do the job. They get paid. The flat rate is a good way to get paid as long as you're with that vehicle brand.
All CP. Like, you don't have a choice but to fix that. That sucks.
Oh yeah.
Everybody drop a comment. How much is that going to cost?
A shit ton.
Customer states they don't want an inspection. Well, I think there's a problem here.
Yeah, your suspension is fucked. I should not see any metal. That should not be visible. Just close your eyes real quick. Oh. And it's not
Yeah,
properly
that's a
torqued
problem.
in. Yeah.
Customer states brakes just started grinding a week ago. I think it's a little bit more than a week ago. A little bit.
Customer states, vehicle went into the ditch, was pulled out, drove fine, now has warning lights and no power. Customer then tells us, vehicle was up to
A paperclip suspension thing. Oh, like how it jostles around? Yeah. That's not properly torqued in.
the steering wheel in water. Drain the fuel, and there's not much fuel, it's mostly water.
The engines cannot run on water, they run on fuel and oxygen, mainly oxygen.
On today's customer states,
We hit something.
we have a
So
Ford
generic.
that apparently hit a rock and now has an oil leak. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah.
How big of a rock did you hit?
Maybe you hit a boulder.
Let's drain the oil pan spark plug.
If it fits, it fits. Don't question our techniques.
This thing's on there.
He did not want to move, that's why. He's definitely his
Right,
hand on that.
so-
Oh, I'm seeing clear.
Oh, coolant.
Yeah. Head gaskets.
Nice. Hey, it works, right? I mean, come on. But that's all dirty.
Some oil,
Mixed with
it's like that.
water.
Some oil's like that.
Customer say it's got a water leak.
There are drain holes in your door. But it shouldn't be this full of water. Like I love having a drip pan underneath the water. Like, no drip pan at all.
She's full of water.
Maybe. Just a tiny bit of water in there, sir. Or ma'am.
Customer states we have a noise coming from under the vehicle
Drive
at slower
shaft.
speeds. Damn it, Bobby, you done fucked up. You broke your truck. Ew.
Yeah.
Where's your boot? It's gone. Devin, get this guy the shaft. Now, something to keep in mind, this truck has been altered with a lift kit.
Oh, you
and
think?
the angles are all wrong.
Stock drive shafts only count for the stock height, and they're balanced for that height. If they're not, if you're right as a vehicle, rebalance your drive shaft and gain your drive shaft, because they won't be out of balance.
I mean, you can see where the shaft is right on the edge of that joint, and that's just not gonna work. Fortunately, this is one of the downfalls of having a lifted truck.
Yep.
Customer come in stating the exhaust was too loud. What the fuck?
Customer states a bear was stuck in her truck.
Wait.
Customer states a bear was stuck in her truck.
A bear. How the fuck did a bear get in your truck? Bears are not smart enough to open doors. Well, lions are. Some bears are. This is the shit that makes us want to drink. A bear was stuck in my truck.
Customer states car won't start. Let's find out why.
Generic. Car won't start.
And ooh, cotton candy.
That's so corroded.
I think we're gonna start with a battery.
So
Good
customer
point.
states there's a bad smell coming from the engine. Think I found the smell.
Huh? Oh.
Customer wants their brake pads changed.
That was a dead rat. I've had a pack rat in my car before, in my engine bay. 2 wires chewed. 3 wires. Wires are not cheap.
Changed for noise.
Oh,
Couldn't be the
noise.
anti-rattle clip. Pads are good. And there's a new pad.
Back at it.
Those clips are
So,
important.
customer states, won't go in gear. So,
I think nobody won't come gear,
customer
bud.
states, weird noise from motor.
Weird noise from motor. Where's your belt? There should be a belt. Why on the alternator? If this thing drove in, I would be surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a belt.
I would
Oh,
say so.
the fan broke. Belt broke. How?
Customer states that they have a leaking tire and they can hear hissing. I'm betting that hiss sounded like a neutered cat.
Customer states that the tire ride's kind of crappy, so that could do it, probably. Or that.
Your stabilizer arm should not do that. That's to make sure. No, that's the mirror. That's the yeah, it is their stabilizer bar. I just heard what the guy said. Wait for it. It's not bad. A Toyota? Nothing can go wrong with a Toyota. What? Spare in. Oh. Trunk's not open with a key. Are you sure about that?
So lights aren't that big of a deal, but yeah, this one's a weird one. Customer says their headlight's not working. Let's take a look. Yeah, no, it's working, but
those plastic covers project your light. That ain't good. I mean, granted, headlights are expensive because they're metal, they're expensive, and yeah.
what the fuck? All
That's
right,
a Honda.
We'll get that fixed right up for you.
Customer state.
I know those headlights. Those headlights I have.
Leaking brake fluid from rear.
2 questions. Where are your brake pads? And new rudder.
Customer states power steering leak. Slow motion is awesome.
Just a small leak.
On today's episode of My Car's Making a Weird Noise. I think we found it.
That's a noise.
Customer states, just paint my truck blue. I don't have a particular color in mind. Pick one.
Blue.
Well, here's why you can't do that. Because this particular chip book has 18 pages of blue variants. The other chip book has 17 pages of blue variants. The little key ring they carry around with blue variants has about 13 different colors. So I'm getting the 55 Ford ready for its blue patina paint job, and no matter what color I pick, it'll probably be wrong.
Check valve is broken. It should not fart.
What the fuck?
And yes, grown men, we still laugh at fart jokes.
Customer states, my sunshade is hanging down. Actually, it's not. The customer did a really nice job of fixing this sunshade.
Duct tape always
I don't
works.
think I can do it any better. I'd almost say that that's a permanent fix.
Can hear the
Customer
exhaust leak.
states has an exhaust leak.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a leak.
Recently had vehicle at an exhaust shop.
Those are very bad welds. No bubbles, not correct voltage used.
A year ago. Well, I guess I'll go further down the line. I don't see any problems there. Oh, hey! They forgot to put one of those really nice welds right there. Customer just wants me to get his exhaust pipe away from his differential. There we go. I love being able to help people.
Customer states, driver's controls for passenger windows do not work. Okay. Because I've already fixed it. But the 2 rears don't. But if we, let's go back here, they do work. They need to be initialized. You have to do it from the actual switch. Hold down for a few seconds. Hold all the way up for a few seconds. And now this window will work from the driver's side. Somebody put a battery in it, I'm sure.
The oil pressure light is on.
Oh, the oil pressure.
It's been like this for about a couple months. As you can see it.
Oil pressure is very necessary.
Idle, it says low oil pressure. We give it a little bit of gas. Hey, we got oil pressure. Now sometimes this could be just something simple, like an oil pressure sensor. But it could also be your engine is destroyed. You should probably stop driving. That wouldn't be as much fun. Oil pressure is important. Like imagine if your heart stopped beating and you lost blood pressure. You should probably go to the doctor. With the exception you wouldn't be able to. You'd be dead. Your car's engine kind of works the same way.
He says it so forcefully. You would be dead.
Actually,
Yeah.
That's a terrible comparison. Because there's no way that you would still be able to live for a couple months after you lost blood pressure. Totally disregard that. Fuck's sakes. I am a terrible mechanic. Don't ever let me work on your car.
So I haven't done customer states in a while because I haven't had anything good come in a while because it's been slow.
So I don't just make that stuff up. I actually wait for some good shit to come in. So I'm just gonna give you what I got. On today's episode of Customer States, his check engine light is on. Customer states their red brake warning light is on the dash, and their brake pedal gets really hard. Verified that I have vacuum to the booster, but I have a good feeling that we're losing vacuum out of the booster somewhere. Let's check that. Using the scan tool to monitor
Too much pressure.
vacuum at the brake booster while putting my foot on the brake, I lose vacuum very rapidly, causing the hard pedal and then the light to come on. I'm gonna use a smoke machine.
Vacuum is very necessary. So your engine produces vacuum as it runs, and the vacuum helps with braking. It helps with braking. Makes brakes a little bit easier to apply. As soon as you come to stop, turn engine off, you pump the brakes like a few times, and you pump it one more time, it will be hard as a rock because there's no more vacuum.
The check for any leaks.
Yep, smoke machines are
Now we
great
wait.
for that.
Oh, you see the smoke?
Oh, the vacuum
I
booster.
push on the brake pedal,
Great.
and the inside of the cab
Love it from vacuum. From
really
that.
starts to fill up with smoke because we have a vacuum leak coming from our brake booster into the cabin.
Okay, so this is a customer's 1994 2500 Chevrolet truck.
Okay.
But here's where it gets weird. 6-lug. It is a 6-lug 2500 Silverado. It was made in Canada. How it got here or why it's here or who ordered it, I don't know. But it's actually got a 305 engine in it. So it's incredibly underpowered.
Yep.
270,000 miles. Comes equipped with Bane of sausages, 4-wheel drive floor mats with dead frogs under it, and saw blades. It is a Cheyenne. I guess that means it's a female. It is 4-wheel drive. And the owner likes beef.
That's a lot.
As you can tell.
Customer states we have a noise coming from under the vehicle
to this one.
at slower speeds. Damn it, Bobby, you done fucked up.
Or this one.
You broke your truck.
And the hubs are broken.
Bill. Shaft altered.
You skip past this.
They've already replaced the motor. Customer states
Oh,
their driver's
this one.
window isn't up. And they've already replaced the motor.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
Got some handiwork here.
Good job, customer.
It's up. They did get it up, but they got it covered, I guess, just in case. Let's check it out. Well, we got our test lamps hooked up to the motor. That's up. That's down.
Hey, it
So
works.
We got good power and ground. This is a late 90s F-150. If you've ever dealt one of these, the window mechanism in the motor is actually pop riveted in. I'm not sure if he's done something to bind this motor and regulator up, or if he just has a bad motor. So
Scrap yards, great for cheap parts. But sometimes cheaper ain't better. As we can see.
I gotta get it apart and see what's going on. But before that, I gotta get customer approval. He may actually want to dive back into it himself, so I'll keep you guys posted.
You always have customer approval.
And upon further inspection,
Yep.
well, that certainly doesn't look like a new motor. I'm thinking we may have went to the junkyard and gotten a fault. You're gonna love this one, guys. Interesting. Customer states, I hit a porcupine.
Yeah, you nailed that sucker.
And you fucked up your tires.
There's one tire gone.
And most of your underbody is porcupined up.
That's not too bad.
Those little critters are destructive. This tire looks like it didn't get too damaged.
It's a spike strip.
Anything else cool under here that got porcupined? You're gonna have to replace that tire.
Yeah. Those can go
Look at
right through your
those.
tire.
Don't fuck with a porcupine, even with a car. Look, they're even jammed in the bumper.
Oh.
These things are like armor piercing.
Yeah, pull over and check. Ooh. Oh.
Customer states that the vehicle overheats and has an oil leak. Okay, start it up, pop the hood, and I see this.
That hole should not be there.
Well, that's not good. How did you get here?
Customer states brakes just stuck.
Stop repeating.
My sunshade is hanging. I think I can do it.
Why is it repeating?
Noise when braking.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I'm in a Ford. There's only one way to be
One way to check.
absolutely 100% sure.
And the Ford, ladies and gentlemen. Yep.
Yep, it's a Ford.
Welcome to another episode of Customer States. This is going to be part 2. Today we're looking at a 2006 Chevy Silverado with a 5.3 inch. Now we'll go, and looks like this is
The vehicle will not start. Has no oil. Please advise.
Because it won't start with no oil. 1. That engine may be locked up, seized, but it will not move. 2. Why are you driving no oil in your car? Buddy! Oil is important. I'm actually about to get my oil changed on my car tomorrow. So I just decided to go get my oil. But oil is very important.
Fuck.
Fuck. Yep, there goes the oil pan. And normally, if it's full of oil, it will just go oil everywhere. But no oil in the engine.
Oh my god.
There's like no oil.
Oh my god.
Ah, that's expensive.
This thing's gone.
This is Garner. Yeah, new engine.
Yeah.
That car might be totaled. So those engines are not cheap at all.
Gotta say that's a first. This is one of our rentals, and the guy who manages our rentals said that there was a vibration from the blower motor after they washed it. It got water in the fan somehow and it all froze up. So I figured out the cause. I'm pulling another dash. This is the circulate door.
Yeah, we get injured a lot. Like, my hand right now has I have like 3 scars on one of my hands. Yeah, we get injured.
That is supposed to shut when the key is turned off. It's all supposed to be shut right now, but it's not. Cabin filter sits right below that. It's soaking wet. Circulate, and door's wide open. Not that you can see it. Awesome.
Well, y'all are gonna love this one.
Oh, will be.
Well, y'all are gonna love this one.
That smile. The smile when you're about to kill someone. Hello.
Customer states long.
I may not be a smart man, but that should not happen at all.
Launched golf cart off flight of stairs and now won't steer. Here's the steering rack. And holy crap, here is the...
Don't drink and drive, even if it's a golf cart.
The rack boot, and here is the steering arm.
Bent.
This is supposed to be straight. Like
Oh,
this.
really? Yeah.
It broke the ball joint, as you can see there, and the actual steering arm is bent and it's rubbing the wheel. And just look at the lack of maintenance.
Yeah, those are corroded.
We got me a...
Morning.
Customer states.
This is a tow
Truck won't
trucker.
turn. Woo.
Huh. I don't see a problem. I do not see a problem.
It's time to get the fuck home. Up you get. You fucking man, come on, the fuck.
Hey guys, today we got another episode of Customer States. This is going to be part 4 of the series. Vehicle application is a 2003 Chevy Silverado. It's a 5.3
Transmission.
4-wheel drive with the 4L60E. Now, the customer states, my buddy told me my transmission is toasted. And I was like, well, I'll be the...
Yeah. Transmission. 2003 Silverado. Transmission problem.
judge of that. So let's go ahead and get this thing torn apart. We're going to take the pan off first. Oh, come on!
Customer brought in their 98 F-150 today. Claims their back brakes lock completely up and slide whenever you press the brakes. So we're going to go take it apart and see what it needs.
Slide?
Well, we've got the side taken apart that is locking up. Nothing really out of the ordinary here that I can tell, other than the pads are really old, or the shoes, that is.
Those are smooth.
There's some cracking.
Oh, yeah.
Drum's not overly grooved. They're not adjusted out too far. I don't know. We're going to see what the other side looks like. All right, we've got the other side off. I had to persuade this side a little bit. And it's really, really hard to tell, but the pads or shoes are worn unevenly. One end is thicker than the other. Something is definitely...
And we're back, but only temporarily. We'll get into that later. I got a 2016 Exploder and a very smudged lens.
There's called the Exploder. He likes to explode.
That's better. And the customer states that the vehicle will start without the key. There's the key.
Vehicle will start without the key? Okay.
Yep, it sure does. Now the customer is adamant, completely 100% sure that all keys are accounted for.
Yeah.
Huh, what's that? Huh, it won't start now. This is why mechanics will always double check what the customer tells us. And that's probably going to cost them $125 bucks.
Customer states, vehicle shuts off when making right-hand turns.
Wire outside the battery will fuck your shit up. Hence why flooded cars are cheap, because you have to replace the battery, wiring harness, all the computers. That's why we don't work on flooded cars.
Wonder what that could be.
That shit sloshes around. Maybe you can call AAA. Get your car towed. Oh, excuse me.
See what happens if you don't check fluids on your vehicles? Then if you go into water, it turns into this good old-fashioned rotten milkshake looking shit. And then it just fucks everything up.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Customer came in for an alignment on a 73 Mach 1.
Okay.
We told them that it needed front end parts, the pitman arm. He tells us that he already replaced the gearbox. No, sir.
Pitman
arm.
arm.
Yeah, the gearbox.
No.
Please send help.
Customer states they hear.
So, from what I can tell, or what I learned about pitman arm and gearbox, pitman arm, the gearbox goes into the pitman arm. Pitman arm goes to the hubs to steer. Gearbox goes from the steering wheel Show the pivot arm. Yeah.
Hear a whistling noise upon heavy acceleration on their EcoBoost F-150.
Turbo boost? Is that a turbo whistle?
Get straightened up here.
Yeah.
I can hear that.
You got a whistle.
People mistake this sound from coming from the turbochargers.
Nope.
Let me show you where this noise is actually coming from. Might be a little hard to see, but there's our culprit. Broken exhaust manifold bolt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That guy. Right there. That broke.
There's our culprit.
It's a little bit broken
Broken
there.
exhaust manifold bolt.
It's a little bit.
Back pressure builds up between the engine and the turbo under acceleration. Will sound like a tea kettle when that pressure escapes where it's leaking. I always replace the manifold, all the studs, all the nuts, seals and gaskets around the turbo, and that's usually the fix. If we sell this repair, expect a follow-up video. Customer states they hear a loud noise and feel a vibration,
Loud hum?
mainly when turning.
Okay, I hear it. Okay, I kind of hear the hum.
So the noise ended up being a right front hub bearing. They are going to get that replaced next week. Once I get that out, maybe I can show it to you guys, and it might even be kind of crunchy when you spin it in your hand. And, as bad as it sounded, hopefully the wheel doesn't fall off before then.
2008 Ford Edge. Customer states it keeps overheating. Check engine light is on.
Oh, my bad. Nope.
Huh.
Where's your
Hey,
coolant there,
Ty,
bud?
I wonder why this keeps overheating. There's no fucking coolant in it. That's after pouring 1 entire gallon in. Not leaking. But it
Or
is a
is
Ford
it not
Edge,
leaking?
So, yep, I think I found it. Nope, false alarm. Just had to wipe my stick.
Stop.
Ew. Never fails.
The weep
Anyways,
hole
it
on the
needs
side.
water
Oh.
pump. 15 hours to fix it.
Oh.
So, customer states they have a
That was a laugh of defeat. Like,
vibration. Let's check out why.
huh. Okay.
Maybe if you stop driving by Braille, you wouldn't have a vibration.
That's not bad.
Heard popping in front of truck. Well, let's just go.
I hear popping. Okay. Oh yeah. Airspace is better than ground. That crunch. How do you drive on that?
Nah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
States, we're having issues with the blower motor. We're running into the problem where none of the speeds work except for the last two. Basically, how cars adjust the blower speed when you change the settings is through a blower motor resistor. The higher the resistance, the slower the fan blows. That was typically a low setting would have higher resistance, whereas the highest setting is full power to the blower, no resistance at all. That's why it blows harder. Right here is our old one. See how it's burnt right there? Our newly designed blower resistor with actual resistors like this one. This one should hold up a lot better. Let's install it and see what happens. 90% of the time, your blower resistor will be mounted up underneath the dashboard where your blower goes. As you can see, I actually had to take the blower out to access this resistor. Okay, let's test it out. 1,
There's some blower, blower,
3,
blower, blower, blower.
4, and boom, we got all speed.
If you have a 3.5 EcoBoost that rattles at first startup, this is probably your issue. VCTs on every vehicle. You just brake and then it moves independently.
Dude, Jeff, what's taking you so long, man?
I identify as an hourly tech.
Oh. Oh. That filter is destroyed. Destroyed. Yeah, I feel it just like, ugh. Oh. As we can see with the constitution of car mechanic and how to fix your car. That bitch just kept on coming. I was not expecting that.
Customer states, no power at the shop edition. Have an ABS light on, ran a scan on it, and we have codes set for both front wheel speed sensors being erratic. And that's because the reluctor wheel on the axle shaft is cracked. Up there it is. See that?
Oh yeah, that's cracked.
That right
Snapped
there
it.
will cause an erratic signal. Plus it allows the ring to move around on the shaft. In this situation, these reluctor rings are not serviced separately, so we do have to replace the half shaft. On this one here, you can see our reluctor ring, and you can see that there is a break right here, and it can just slide around. Is the sensor that reads those teeth as they go by.
So customer states car started making a noise. Let's see if we can get this here. See how close we can get on this. Look at that.
Okay.
178, 798. All right. What's this old sticker up here say? 170, 774. You've went 12,000 miles on an oil change.
Yeah, that.
I bet it does make some noise. We'll find out.
Yeah. I don't do these very often. Customer states that all the damn lights are on. All of them. This is my roommate's Subaru. While he was recently on a road trip, the check engine light kicked on, which caused all of his fancy features to kick off. I told him to go to just a random parts place and have them scan the code and tell me what it was. He didn't bother telling me what it was till he got back. They told him it was just the gas cap, but they didn't clear it. Pretty sure they have policy against clearing those things. Either way, here I am. I've got the Snap-on Triton scan tool here, so let's check if they were right. This thing automatically figured out we got a Subaru Crosstrek 2018 with a 2-liter. And let's do a code scan. Detecting. And sure enough, the only thing we really have in here is a gross vacuum leak, P0435. So I'm just going to go ahead and clear that code out, and he should be good to go. He already tightened the gas cap. Clear all codes, turn the car back on and confirm the fix.
It's usually under policy at the auto shop. We do not clear codes unless we fix the whole problem. Then we clear the code, strip the car, drive it around, and see if the problem comes up again.
And so much better. This is definitely a time when I'll say older cars are so much simpler. Why did the gross vacuum leak cause the lane assist and all that to turn off? Why? I don't get it.
Customer states,
Because of fucking engineers, that's why.
my windows are melting. Well, okay. I get it. They kind of look like they're melting. I'm thinking this might be a good job for a glass shop. Maybe that looks like weird tint or something that's clear and doing some funny stuff. It's a Volvo. And technically, the door panel's melting too.
Customer states vehicle is overheating. Yep.
Why is it sludge?
Customer states there's a grinding noise when braking. Please check and advise. Let's see.
That's a little low.
There's your problem. Yeah, just started. Bullshit.
Yeah,
Well, that
oh.
rotor about gone.
Yeah.
Oh, and then on top of that, shocks are blown out.
Major high-low spots. Know how to ride the brake much? Excessive heat
Oh yeah.
Excessive warping.
There's a lot of heat on those pads, on those
I guess brakes
rotors.
just magically change themselves. We don't have to worry about them no more, huh?
Well, I mean, I'll admit, they do have decent pad. But God, take care of your vehicles, people. There's just
But that's why there's mechanics. Yeah, we won't fix your car every 10,000 miles, but that's not our job. Our job is to fix your car, but regularly, not annually, for maintenance, for what the manufacturer says. Because there's a nifty pamphlet in your owner's manual says when to change your stuff.
It's nothing quite like working on a truck that has been on the road for 300 miles and you have all these fancy new parts. No rusts, no garbage, no nothing. Just sweet, sexy parts installation.
Customer states driver's door does not shut. I fucking wonder why.
Video started. Now I saw duct tape. That's duct tape on the fender.
Driver's door does not shut. I fucking wonder why.
Customer states he's got a random misfire. Here's his coil. There's his plug.
Okay, spark plugs. What do? My bad. So there's a electrode right here, a probe that goes all the way up to like almost touching this guy. That creates a spark. It's right there. There's nothing there.
That's the fucking problem.
Hey, good morning. Happy Hump Day. Today's victim on Customer States. We have a 2014 Versa Note. Customer states gas pedal got stuck and I drove through my garage door.
How do you damage your back bumper if you drove through your garage door?
Garage door.
Unless you reverse through it.
Customer states, hear a scrubbing noise from front end. Yeah, I bet you fucking do.
I love the South.
Ain't no damn brake pad there.
There's that
Happy
too.
Monday, and welcome to today's episode of Customer States. Customer states, once in a while, this car is hard to start. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's cute. No fuse on it. Battery's the wrong size, and yep. I mean, at least just put the tie down on so the battery's not.
Loose terminals. This connection, if this is loose, that ain't starting.
Fuck it. I give up.
Customer stated I installed my own parts.
This is why I titled the stream. Oh, look at that. It's hand tight. I like hand tight. There's a torque spec for a reason there, buddy. And trained professionals.
That doesn't look right. Yeah, I don't think that's how that's supposed to.
We have a saying at where I work at. If it fits, it fits. Fuck it.
Look.
Oh.
What do we have going on here? That helps you to brake better. A
Yep.
little loop in it.
Brake line shouldn't do loopy loops. That's how you get brake delays.
Well, boys,
I fucking sent her a little too fucking hard, bud.
Wrong size tire, and that's why it's rubbing. I see cords. These right, I think here, and here are the cords. So you see cords, you know, maybe new tires.
I really hope they. Oh, fuck!
Alright, customer states vehicle bucks when turning in 4-wheel drive, goes away in 2-wheel drive. I can't, not today, guys. I can't. Okay, so we're in 2-wheel drive. Looks good. Let's go to 4-wheel drive. Customer says it didn't do that before you fixed my 4-wheel drive. Come on. Are we doing this today? Come on.
Got a nice little Toyota here. Customer states, I'm hearing a little noise when I'm driving down the street. Oh, you don't say. Just a little bit of noise. How about that?
Oh, Mr. Sparky, I don't feel so good. Yeah, that turbo, mini turbo. I remember one time, cars brought in when I was in class for a oil leak. Okay, oil leak. Okay, brought a car in, turn on the car, oil just pouring out everywhere. So we just turn it off, push the car in, put on the lift, raise it up, start up the car. Oh, the oil, because they need to keep it lubricated with oil. The oil line, I think oil return line or oil inlet line, snapped, just cracked. The shop that did it, and I don't know the shop that did it, but the shop that did it, who installed the new turbo, the turbo was like almost a year old. So it's new. Wrong pipe for the oil return line, because there's specific pipes to do. And that's all we found that was wrong, so the guy got a free turbo out of it, because the whole fan, these fins, shredded and in a catalytic converter. So we're just sitting there, the pipe is overhead, just pulping it down, trying to get all the metal shavings out. Yeah, that was a fun job. And then, since turbo got hot from not being cooled, it broke another thing. It was a mess.
Always good. Customer states, film behind radio screen. 8600. Let's see. It looks fine. It's just the background, man. It's like the background on your smartphone. It's just like that. It's the theme. Look at.
Oh, that shouldn't do that. Yeah, shouldn't do that. You know, I can see my head's in the way, but it's just moving.
Customer states after he replaced his own wheel bearing, there was a vibration coming from the front of the vehicle. Well, bud, yeah, you replaced your wheel bearing, but did you remember to tighten the wheel? What makes this even better is he drove over an hour to get to the shop, and the wheel fell off literally as he was turning into the parking lot.
Oh, new engine. What?
I'm not even gonna begin to tell you how funny this is.
Oh, we smell some interesting stuff. Like at work, I've learned that that two smells put together, not smell good. Burnt rubber and burnt steel don't go well together.
But we're working on this Honda, and we're rebuilding the head, and we're just coming down to actually get the timing cover off, and we were like, what in the hell is that? Just chilling, right? Well, turns out they used that to plug their oil, and this whole time we had no idea.
What
oh my god.
the hell?
I mean,
was
if
that?
you don't have an oil plug, I mean, It works, right? That better use that crush gasket though. Make sure that thing's sealed.
Oh god.
Funny question would be, what happens if you put some spark on that? Huh? Maybe
Yeah, I don't know why people put spark plugs in there.
you
So
get
stupid.
some nice internal combustion in that. Yeah.
Why are my brakes sound so shitty?
Oh.
Bitch! You ain't got no brakes.
I don't know, but I've been told. But coming into work's getting pretty fucking old.
Customer states, flat repair. Just fix the tire at any cost.
I've seen cracked wheels, but nothing that bad. You know, a little kind of tiny crack, like right here from stress, or like a bent wheels all the time. But
You got bigger problems happening.
how?
Well, boys,
Yep, there's a bent.
I fucking sent her a little too fucking hard, bud. I
Bent
really
wheel.
hope oh, fuck, bud. Damn, I hope my radiator's good.
I'm headed to go tow a Lexus. Customer states that both left side tires appear to be losing air.
Okay.
Low tire, huh, bud? You think? Extend the car all the way out and dolly back. What I like to do is set the dollies up on the narrowest setting on the flat side and stick a ramp there, and then pull the car in.
Oh, that's funny.
It's gonna roll right up. Parking brake on so she doesn't try to roll out. And there you go, we're ready to rock and roll up on dollies with a flat tire. There ain't much to it.
Fun.
No need to bust out the jack or anything crazy like that, and you can see it's off the ground. Getting it down is the exact opposite. Just suck the car all the way in, set the dollies down, and extend. And it should roll right out for you. And there you go. That's how you tow an all-wheel drive car that's got a flat tire with dollies.
Customer states vehicle makes loud grinding noise from the rear end. Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Where did your pads go? Oh.
Done spit a piston out.
Uh-oh. I don't think I've seen this before. Yeah. There's... Manufacturers put lift points on their cars. And on certain cars, there's a... Let me actually show you guys. Lift points on a car. Here, let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. So, on cars, here we go. There are pinch welds. This whole thing is a pinch weld. And on the pinch weld, there's like a groove. I think this one might show it better. Nope. Trying to find, sometimes there are blocks, but I'm looking for a pinch weld. Actually, look up pinch weld. So I can show you guys what I'm talking about when I'm saying that. Okay, here we go. So this is a pinch weld. There's literally points like right by the tire where you can lift up the car safely from, and not do what this guy did on an Alfa Romeo, I think, or Lexus.
Milkity goodness.
Oh, fun. Fail army. You have a spare for a reason. Is there even a hub on that car? Oh, never mind. There's a couple $1,000 down the drain. there's a couple $1 million down the drain.
Oh my god. This episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up. That's fucked up. And that's fucked up.
Yep.
And fucked
That's
up.
fucked up.
Today's episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up. That's fucked up. And that's fucked up. And fucked up.
Hey, gaskets. Chocolate milk.
Finger licking gay.
We have fun on the job. Yeah, that is milky.
Today's episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up. That's fucked up. And that's fucked up. On today's episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up. That's fucked up. And that's fucked up. And
that's expensive.
And fucked
up. Spin that wheel. Okay. Lightning.
On today's episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up. Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh, that cone hose is a big hole.
Where the smoke rings at? No wonder this ain't working. No wonder ain't enough food.
Hello from the other side. Focus on the back wheel.
on today's episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up. That's fucked up. And that's fucked up. And fucked up.
Hold.
What do we think happened here?
This guy smoked heavily.
Do you think a rat or a mouse or a squirrel did all this damage to this car?
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, that's not in one piece anymore.
On today's episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up.
I love TikToks.
That's fucked up.
On today's episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up, that's full of water. That's covered in water. That's full of water.
I love myself. For a while.
That's fucked up. That's real fucked up.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, sorry sir. Gotta replace your shock mount. Can't tell why.
Holy Jesus. What is that?
Fiberglassing.
What the fuck is that? What is that, Private Pine?
Quite sure what went on with the fan clutch here, but it's frozen solid, and it's made
Oh, it's a BMW. Never mind, it's a BMW.
contact with the hood here.
It's a BMW. What the fuck? See, this is what we have to deal with every day. Not me. I'm working tire shop, but how does this happen? You see like pistons going through the hood. It's a frag grenade. Yeah.
You done fucked up.
On today's episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up. That's fucked up. And that's fucked up. And
that's fucked up.
That's fixable.
Oh, so many bent wheels. Why?
100%. You know, that's just...
I've never seen a crack go all around the wheel. Yeah.
Sorry, sir. Is that repairable?
Oh yeah. 100%. Fixable.
On today's episode
Yeah, we joke
of
around.
How Fucked Up is Fucked Up. That's fucked up. And that's fucked up.
Oh. Okay. That is in oil. There's oil.
Customer states truck won't start.
Huh.
So, check the starter cable. That could be a problem. So let's dip down here and hook it up. That could be a bigger problem.
Where's your starter?
Customer brings in their 2004 Tahoe this morning, claims the defrost is blowing, but nothing's happening. It's not working. Let's go find out why. Defrost is on, and that is why it's not working.
See this? This is what happens when Drifty Drift becomes Fucky Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I can only guess what happened here. 2 wheels into the fucking curb. There's a slight vibration as the wheel wobbles at 5 miles an hour in a whole car.
So this customer needs brakes. Low pad life, not to mention the cracking. Wanna know what they said? I don't want to stop, I just want to drive into a bridge.
There should be a cover on the back of that makes it sit. But we don't need that. Who needs that? See, who needs that thing? I don't know, it's a Jeep. Where are your pads? Oh, they're there.
On today's episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up. That's fucked up. And that's fucked up. And I'm fucked up.
Head gasket. Oh. Grind to make around grind.
On today's episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up. That's fucked up. And that's fucked up. And I'm fucked up.
Oh, okay, they were in the dash. I think.
Vehicle will not start.
Don't want to get banned.
Had to make sure the bastard had gas in it, and I forgot before it was up on the damn lift. But let's check out what the problem is. Oh shit, that's a problem. Gonna be doing some wire repair today.
So, I asked one of my seniors at work if something is too big to repair. They're like, no, I don't think it'd be too big to repair. That's bigger than the plugs we use. So we see that was like, yeah, not repairable. I'm not touching this thing. Not at all. Okay, so Nissan dealership says Nissan.
Today we have a 2017 Hyundai Santa Fe. Customer states they hit some railroad tracks and might need an alignment. And a wheel, and a tire, and control arm. Sorry, bud. It's gonna be a little bit more than $100. Sorry.
Stealing this from another TikToker I love to watch. I'm for Subaru, not for Ford or GM, I think he is. Aaron does Uber. Customer states had independent shop install new motor. Car no longer runs. Independent shop managed to fry every single ground point in the car.
Oh, that's a fuck up. Oh no. How much can you fuck up water down the engine you just been put in to melt every ground point?
So it needs a new bulkhead harness, a new body harness, and a new engine harness. So this has been my fun. Yay. Why is that? Oh. Ah.
Second gen.
Diesel.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Dollar bills, y'all. Why does the second gen have new, like a 2010, no, probably 2015 rims? Those did not come on the truck. That's loud. Ugh. Fucked up. I haven't even seen that kind of axle before. I've never seen that kind of thing. Usually just a boot, a CV axle boot, but not.
All fixed.
Customer states. Wipers will come on randomly. Radio will change stations when vehicles on or off. And a bunch of other random things. Says that the engine is louder since the last oil change. Their seatbelt light is very sensitive. First with the radio. If your radio looks like this, and it's a touch screen, I will tell you right now, it will register your thumbprint. That is right there. It will change. With the seat, if it weighs more than 5 pounds, truthfully 3 pounds, it's gonna kick on the seatbelt light. Don't put stuff in your passenger seat. And just, why do you come in and your vehicle smells like a damn ashtray? Like, come on.
We had a vehicle come in for 2 new tires. There was bird dew and mold. I was on the opposite side of the vehicle and I can still smell that. I was like, this is disgusting. One of my crew chiefs, he was like, get me out of the car, 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 get me out of this fucking car. I was like, okay, cool. Fun. Oh.
This thing's brand new and it already looks like this. It's got 16,000 miles.
Oh, alright. That will be it for tonight's stream. Thank you all for coming out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll do another live stream. Don't know when. Maybe midday for me. About to take care of a few stuff first, and hopefully I'll get a new PC to stream on. So, thank you all. Have a great day.